everyone, my name is Aarti Ghargi and you're watching HW News. This is our weekly show South Connect where we talk about some important news from across the 5 states of southern India. Let's begin with Karnataka. Just a few months before Karnataka Assembly elections, the political temperature has risen in the state. In the latest, former Chief Minister of the state Siddaramaiah has been hit with a fake letter scandal. The letter is doing rounds on the internet attributed to him, which he has termed as a fake letter. For the Congress, it is second such attack as its website was allegedly hacked earlier. All this happened apparently just within 24 hours. The leader has called it a campaign to malign him. On Thursday, a letter allegedly signed by former Chief Minister of Karnataka and leader of the opposition Siddaramaiah addressed to AICC chairperson Sonia Gandhi was doing rounds on social media. It stated that differences over tickets will lead to rebellion in the party ranks. Siddaramaiah said it was a fake letter and forged letter being circulated to create confusion among the party cadres, party workers. He demanded a detailed probe and the immediate arrest of those involved in this. The letter was written in Kannada, which Congress leaders said was the first indication that it was fake. He also tweeted an image of the letter, which was carrying his letterhead dated February 1st. In Kannada, the letter also alleged that State Congress President D.K. Shivkumar was sidelining candidates proposed by Siddaramaiah during the ticket selection process. Now, Siddaramaiah called it a work by miscreants to try and create a rift between him and Shivkumar. The official website of Karnataka Congress also vanished. Leaders called it a hacker attack. Not only the website but also the domain server ID was also hacked, rendering the website suspended. This is the third digital attack on the Congress in Karnataka in less than 24 hours. But this is not the first time. Earlier in 2020, BJP leader B.S. Yediyurappa was hit by two such fake letter attacks. The first unsigned letter, which was later confirmed as false, was circulated on February 19, 2020 and targeted him and his son B.S. Vijayendra. It stated that Yediyurappa is aged and his son, who was helping him handle the administration, was the super chief minister of the state. Barely a month after this, another open unsigned letter did the rounds claiming that Yediyurappa could be replaced. The second letter surfaced just ahead of his 78th birthday. The fake letter also did not spare JDS leader H.D. Kumaraswamy. In July 2019, Kumaraswamy said a fake letter was being circulated claiming that he had resigned as the chief minister. He had taken to social media to express his shock over the incident and called it a cheap level of publicity. Moving on to the next news from the state, the Karnataka government has constituted a committee to study a proposal to make Tulu the official second language in the state. The committee is headed by academician Mohan Alva and has been instructed to submit a report within a week. Minister for Kannada and Culture V. Sunil Kumar, who is also from Udupi, tweeted about the government's stand on Tulu language. He wrote, and I quote, "Regarding the declaration of Tulu language as the second official language in Karnataka, a committee has been formed under the leadership of Mohan Alva and the committee has been instructed to submit a report within a week. The committee is expected to provide recommendations on declaring Tulu as the second official language of Karnataka. The Tulu-speaking community, which is primarily located in the coastal districts of Dakshin Kannada and Udupi, has long been advocating for official language status for Tulu. Now, Tulu is spoken by people in the coastal region of Karnataka. As I said, it has a rich cultural and literary heritage with a long history of oral tradition and written records as well. Despite its significance, Tulu has not been recognized as an official language in the state, leading to a long-standing demand for its recognition. Let's move on to the next state, that is the state of Kerala. The Kerala High Court this week asked the Central Bureau of Investigation to submit before it a detailed report of its probe into the mysterious death of two young sisters at their hut in Valayar in span of nearly 2 months in 2017. Justice K. Babu, in an interim order, directed the agency to place before it in a sealed cover the details of the probe as sought by the mother of the deceased sisters. The High Court order came on a writ petition filed by the mother through lawyer P.V. Jivesh, who sought for a court-monitored investigation. The plea stated that the deceased girls belong to marginalized sections of the society and their families are helpless to find out the truth behind the incident and sought for the court-monitored probe. The petition alleged that from the initial stage itself, there were calculated and deliberate attempts on the part of the investigation agency to sabotage the investigation. Let's move on to another news from the state. A Kerala court sentenced a man for 3 life terms for the remainder of his life for repeatedly raping and impregnating his minor daughter. Manjari Fast Track Special Court Judge Rajesh K convicted the man for offences of rape, aggravated sexual assault, and penetrative sexual assault, as well as intimidation of the victim under the Indian Penal Code and the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences, that is POCSO Act. Special Public Prosecutor A. Somasundaran said. The convict was sentenced to 3 life terms for the offences under the POCSO Act, and the court directed that he shall remain imprisoned for the rest of his natural life. The court also imposed a fine of 6.6 lakh rupees on him. Now, the first incident of rape occurred in March 2021 when no one was at home. The then 15-year-old girl had online classes due to COVID-19 pandemic and was studying when her father sexually assaulted her while no one was at home. When the victim objected, he threatened to kill her mother. Subsequently, the convict, formerly a teacher in Madrasa, raped his daughter on several occasions when no one was at home till October 2021. When physical classes resumed in November 2021, the girl began going to the school and during that time had some abdominal pain for which she was taken to the doctor, but nothing was discovered. When she again complained of the pain in January 2020, she was taken to a government medical college where it was discovered that she was pregnant, and at that time the girl said that her father was a perpetrator. Let's move on to the next state, the state of Tamil Nadu. Miscreants allegedly hacked Siddaramaiah's website earlier this week. The website carried the announcement of Eminem joining hands with Congress party for the upcoming 2024 general elections. Hours later, Eminem released a tweet saying that the website had been hacked. The year 2023 is going to be crucial for India because this is the year when we must make final preparation for the 2024 Lok Sabha election, which is the final battle to save the soul of India, Siddaramaiah's website read. Shri Kamal Hassan was very impressed with Rahul Gandhi's intellect and commitment to save India and has been thinking his next moves ever since he returned after meeting the former Congress president, the website further said. The message also said, "We have taken a crucial decision today, a day after we celebrated our Republic Day. The general public and the media are hereby informed that Siddaramaiah has decided to merge itself with Indian National Congress." Now, the page containing this information was not found after a few minutes on Siddaramaiah's website. Eminem reacted to the hack in a tweet saying that its official website had been hacked by miscreants. It said, "We will give the appropriate response without any fear to the misdeeds of those who oppressed democratic forces." Let's move on to the next state, that is the state of Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on Tuesday said that the state capital would be shifted to Visakhapatnam. Addressing the preparatory meeting for the Global Investors Summit to be held in Visakhapatnam in March, Jagan said he would be shifting his office to the port city in the months to come. He said, "Here I am to invite you to Visakhapatnam, which is going to be our capital in the days to come. I myself would also be shifting over to Visakhapatnam in the months to come." Jagan further said the state government is organizing Global Investor Summit in Visakhapatnam on March 3rd and March 4th and requested the corporate community to take part in the meeting and invest in the state. Now, Amravati is officially the present capital of Andhra Pradesh. The state government had earlier proposed 3 capitals, that is Visakhapatnam as an executive capital, Amravati as a legislative capital, and Kurnool as judicial capital. In November 2021, the Jagan Mohan Reddy government repealed the controversial Andhra Pradesh Decentralization and Inclusive Development of All Regions Act 2020, intended to establish 3 capitals for the state. Chief Minister Jagan had said at that time that his government would bring them back in a new form. Later in March last year, the Andhra Pradesh High Court ordered the state government to develop Amravati as the state's capital within 6 months and directed to continue all the halted development activities be continued in this region. The YSRCP government then moved to the Supreme Court challenging the High Court's verdict. The announcement has now been made even when this entire matter is sub judice. Let's move on to the last state in the list, that is Telangana. The Bharat Rashtra Samiti will contest all the elections in Maharashtra henceforth by showcasing the progress Telangana has made in 9 years under Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, a minister of the southern state, said on Friday. Speaking to PTI, Telangana Minister for Forest and Environment Indrakaran Reddy said Chief Minister Rao will address a joiners meeting in Nanded, some 280 kilometers from Telangana, on February 5th. Reddy, who is touring Nanded as part of preparations for the meet, said that Chief Minister KCR will visit Sachkhand Gurudwara in Nanded, then address the joiners meeting and follow it up with a press conference on Sunday. Telangana has progressed a lot in the past 9 years. It shares a 974 kilometers border with Maharashtra, and the difference in the development in the villages in the two states is clearly visible. Maharashtra has Mumbai, which is the nation's financial capital. Why can't Maharashtra see the same kind of development as has taken place in Telangana? Reddy also asked. Well, that's all for this week's South Connect. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.